I'm here today basically because we're using Bedfont Football Club as a base. Well, we've had this 15-day strike, or 22-day strike now, where we man the pickets from here and we refresh the pickets from here, and crew also gather here to sort of get comfort, if you like, because it's not that easy being on strike.
Pickets on the M25! 25, please!
BA cabin crew, the proper cabin crew, are the best in the world because of their attitude towards the customers, because of their loyalty towards the company, and because of the training they used to receive. Well, that all has changed. I'm not proud of working for British Airways anymore. I'm incredibly proud of all my colleagues being here who lost their staff travel, who lost their income to be on the picket line with me and fight for what's left of British Airways. But Willie Walsh and his management team have destroyed what British Airways used to be.
To start off with, Willie Walsh imposed some changes to our working conditions without agreement from us. So basically that's how it started. Once we went on strike, he then punished people who went on strike by removing their staff concessions, which is the way they can use cheap tickets to travel.
Enough is enough. The way I've been treated over the last 3 years by Willie Walsh and his managers is not acceptable. I'm still main crew after 13 years. There is no chance for me of promotion anywhere near in the future. I started to get my salary right because that's another big rumor in the press. My salary when I started in 1997 was 8,000. I repeat, 8,000 pounds basic. By now, after 13 years, my basic is 15,000. I earn my money with allowances on top of that, so in a good year, I can walk home with something like 19,500, 20,000. I don't think that is an overpaid workforce, considering I work when other people are sleeping. I'm working when other people are celebrating Christmas or their birthdays. I'm working through the night. I'm flying to time zones. I'm looking after passengers in a very constrained, unnatural environment. It's a metal tube at the end of the day.
Let me just say this, I'm the local MP. And I want to say thanks for what you've done, because what you've done is sent a message throughout this area and throughout the labour and trade union movement that people will get off their knees and they'll fight back. I think people now know, as a result of your action, that they're in a different ball game now. We're dealing with a chief executive who's willing to bring the whole company down just to destroy the union. Because that's what this is about. This isn't about planning the future of the company on the policies that he wants to pursue. This is very specific demand from him. This is a very specific objective. He wants to demonstrate that he can break a union, and in doing that send a message across not just the aviation industry but the whole of the sector, that you can break a union and then do what you want in terms of cutting wages or conditions.
British Airways started off right from the very beginning in a very intimidatory fashion, frightening people, telling them that they'd get sacked if they went on strike. All these things that in this country we normally take for granted, the fact that you can withdraw your labour without being punished or being sacked. British Airways have sort of constantly put it out that that's not true. British Airways want to create a whole new fleet, if you like, create a new fleet, moving all the work into this new fleet, and it will be staffed or crewed by new people earning a lot less than what we're earning and different terms and conditions. So they're making hay while the sun shines, basically, British Airways. There's a recession, right, let's go for it. Let's create a new fleet, let's get new people off the street, let's pay them peanuts, and let's give them no time off.
The pilots, what they're doing, When Willie Walsh was asking for volunteers to do our job during the strike, to keep the flag flying, how he puts it so sobbily, 300 of our pilot community volunteered to be trained as cabin crew. My brother is a senior first officer on jumbos for Lufthansa. My dad was a flight engineer for 34 years. I'm the most pro-pilot person you could possibly wish for. I trust with my life with them. They are fantastic pilots when it comes to doing their job. I dare say the best in the world. However, what they've done to us now was stepping us in the back.
The pilots checking
I wish Willie Walsh will then go out and recruit cheap pilots from God knows where, little airlines, who would give their right arm to fly as a pilot for British Airways. And then they see what it feels like if you can be replaced just like that. So it's absolutely laughable if the pilots think they get away with this. They'll be next, they'll be up for the chop.
What is our response to this bully? But our response is what? To his violent behaviour, to his threats, our response is solidarity, isn't it? And you know, that's what you've shown. Your example, that shining bright light is demonstrated to all those other workers that are now coming into struggle across this country in all different sectors of industry and public service. You're demonstrating that if we stand together in solidarity, we can defeat these bastards, can't we?
Gone through this stone.